Appreciate you for tuning in to the Theory Expo. If you enjoy the content we're doing, please like and subscribe. And on that note, let's get to it.
Especially after getting, seeing She-Hulk,
Yeah, man. Like I didn't even want to like. It was a point where it was just like, like I'm. It's just not for me, man. I don't even got no flame for it. Like,
I can't.
I knew in the beginning, like, so there's parts I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm talking about it now. I wasn't gonna hate on because they told me it's gonna be a sitcom. It's called She-Hulk, and it was gonna be a comedy. Like, right. The problem, and so beyond me even getting into like all that, so already at the not like comedies, don't get me wrong, but I already knew there was a high chance it wasn't gonna be for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't gonna even go hating mode.
Nah.
Because it wasn't for me. They told me it wasn't for me. And I know a couple females that like the shit.
Yeah.
But the shit not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It don't work.
Yeah. And you show me a bunch of trailers, and then I thumbed through the last episode. So they showed, I watched a couple, and I'm like, hey man, I need to see The Man Without Fear. Like, I gotta at least see that.
Nah,
like,
they trolled you, bro, in the beginning. They literally tell you, we trolling you. But I ain't about to get into it.
And she said it. You know what's crazy? I know I thumbed through so much because I saw somebody point that out today. Like, the video was playing in the background. Like I go to the next video, and it was like, it was something I was watching. So I was watching something. They were like, they told us this is an isolated episode about a wedding. She looked at the camera and say, "This is an isolated episode."
Which was kind of funny, like,
which is dope. It's just not like, for me, man.
The breaking the fourth wall parts is, I wish they did more of that. But honestly, bro, I ain't even join in on it again, man. This show getting trashed by everybody on YouTube, man. You know what I mean? It's a terrible. It is. It's not a good show. It's just not.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's just not. It don't work for me. It's not funny. It's not funny enough. They trying to be funny, but they don't. The courtroom stuff, it don't work.
How do you have a courtroom episode when your main lawyer is at a wedding? That just don't even go together, right? Probably like a silly, probably your best moment to have a silly courtroom scene, right? Like whatever you was trying to accomplish about the show, she's at a wedding, and I think one of the things too that they're not, again, I'm not even on the bandwagon because it's not for me, right? I talked to somebody on a regular basis. She's like, "Oh yeah," I saw somebody do a fan edit of one of the episodes. It was the one with the Madison girl.
Yeah, I'm about to find that.
Somebody did a little good, like it was a quick, and I got to see if I can find it again. It was like a 10-minute. Now the person had edited to the point where I laughed a little bit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at Wong, I'm like, I don't even want to get in. I'll give you are they jobbing Wong and Wong like a freaking idiot? Why would Wong need her help fighting bats? That's what I knew I was really done, right? Because I'm like, I got Wong looking stupid, but that's me. I'm gonna step back a little bit. They told me the show wasn't for me, so I'm gonna step back. But somebody had did a little edit, and I was like, okay, that kind of it was the edit was better. Same show. Yep. They just edited the points. They didn't let things linger on and like this and that. And I was like, oh, that's like I didn't go, oh.
Yeah.
It was like, kind of thought what I thought I was gonna do it, and I'm not. I keep going on.
And the point that oh no, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you. No, I'm just saying, but the point they had to do that, bro. It's just gonna show you.
So I'm like, so it's not for me. And then like, okay, I'm gonna watch because y'all teased The Man Without Fear. Daredevil showing up. So I can hate everything else in the world. I gotta see The Man Without Fear.
Absolutely.
Right? I just gotta see it.
And even
go ahead, my bad.
No, my bad. I mean cut you. Even with all that, man, you gotta look at it like I look at it like the silver lining for me with this is, as bad as this is, hey man, She-Hulk is gonna be like, she's gonna continue on the big screen. Like,
yes,
she's gonna be a factor at some point, and she's
gonna be in the F4 or something, right? She's gonna be a part because it's precedent,
right? It's almost like it's like seeing a star player have to play with some bums, right? Like, like they can cook, right? But you're like, man, he ain't making the playoffs, bro. He averaging like 25 a game, but they ain't make the playoffs in 3 years. It's almost like that with She-Hulk. Like, she has nobody around her. It's nothing else going on in the show that's compelling. So it's almost like you just sort of waiting through this because like this is her origin.
That's a great way to put
it. But she can come. She's gonna come along, and you put her right now breaking the fourth wall. the jokes as goofy as they are, as goofy as the things she be doing, bro. If you put her with the Avengers, bro, she gonna cook. So I think once you almost got to get through this. Like, all right, man, this is her show.
Yeah, you just recharge me.
You would have been, yeah,
you
would have been better off had she been in the movies, and then you got this little spinoff show. Then you could kind of like.
And this is the messed up part why they can't really do Hulk movies like they want to, because that's how that would have been like a great way, or like a Hulk driven project, and then you bring her in, right? It may be different set of, because like I think I look at it like this too, bro. They trying to sell me on the fact, somebody pointed this out, so I ain't gonna act like this is mine, but they trying to sell me on the fact that like she's just like they telling me she's not confident, but there's nothing that she's doing that lets me know that she don't have no confidence. She seems pretty confident to me. They're not even showing like a backroom moment. You know, people put on a brave face, but then when they buy themselves, they seem like she's just brushing that stuff off. Like, I'll go iron these shirts and like I'm just gonna eat these little cashews. And the first dude that flirt with her, she with it. Like but they showed her with a dating profile and she had no views. Like, come on, man, Maslany. She gonna have thousands of dudes in her DMs, man.
Yeah, bro. They gonna be sliding in there, bro.
She not ugly, man.
Bro.
Y'all didn't even smugly her up. Like,
not really, not
glasses
enough.
And like
have
her look like
try to cut her hair. It's like, nah, bro.
No, she dang her. Like she's
like a little Russian looking chick.
Yeah, bro. She all right. Yeah. Like, I don't believe that's what I'm saying. Like, you showing me all these things, like no, she walks like she walked like she told Bruce she don't want to do that because she's living that life. Now, like when they did the dating thing, now we talking about it. When they did the dating thing, it was like, yo, she would have, that girl is getting dates on her own.
Yeah.
So she could have had terrible dates, and then when she got with She-Hulk, she had some good dates, but she was gonna get some dates.
Yeah.
She wasn't gonna have nobody sliding her DM over. Like, as soon as she put the app up, she gonna look the next day. Like, she wake up in the morning, she got 300 messages, because that's how it works. The bot's gonna give her some dates, let alone
come on,
dude just gonna like her. So like, I just didn't think. I think they keep telling me that even when she went into to see the designer about the outfit, and it was like, yo, She-Hulk just walked in, bro. It's the only other Hulk in the world.
Yes, bro.
But who you brushing off,
bro? Thank you.
It's She-Hulk, dog.
And then she said, I just joined the Avengers, and he like, really? Yeah, bro, she don't even really got to tell you that. You're right.
It's She-Hulk.
She's She-Hulk, my guy.
Make her suit, bro.
You would have made her the suit for free.
It's She-Hulk, dog.
No, it's only two of them. She the only Hulk on Earth.
She the only Hulk on Earth right now.
You making a suit?
Yeah. So it's those little moments right there. It was like, y'all trying to make a TGIF sitcom, but it was like, yo, those points aren't believable. Maybe you made jokes off of stuff that was real. Like, if a She-Hulk walk in, he making that suit.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make her you could tell a story where she's too arrogant and she's not understanding like because she's arrogant.
Yeah.
She quietly smug. She has full confidence, man. So you keep trying to tell me that she's
the confidence angle's not working. No,
that's what. And I'm like, come on, man. What do y'all think y'all selling? Y'all not selling me on that.
She's never been unconfident. And even with the dating, all right, like, she dates the guys, right? She goes out on the dates. She got the one dude, like you said. She had the one, like, she picked the dude up.
Yeah.
But even if she had stayed Jen, like, it's no point of like, you know what I mean? Like, she never came across as desperate with it though. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like she was like, man, I'll do anything. She didn't pay for the dude. You know what I mean? She wasn't like, when the dude got up, he looking at his phone, like, yeah. You know, she was kind of like, okay. And like, I felt like she was giving off the energy, like you said, like she was just kind of like, all right, I'll get another date. I mean,
this is nothing.
She wasn't like chasing the dude down, like, no, wait.
Yeah, please.
She's never desperate. Like, she got confidence. She clearly like,
man, she confident. Date. So that's the toughest thing about the show is that you just gave me my energy back. So I'm gonna knuckle through it. I was gonna finish it, but like binge it at the end.
Yeah,
but
no, I had to come to that because
oh man, like I don't even want to do this because it's talk about low hanging fruit. So much low hanging fruit with that one, but it was just like I did like the first 2 episodes. like I say, then it was the one where the whole Wong thing, like the second time when he was like, when he made me laugh when he was talking about the book of Ashanti when they was asking about the book, just because the way he did his face. But like the whole Madison thing, like the John, what the hell was it? It wasn't Johnny Blaze, it was Donnie Blaze. Like, what are we doing, man? Hey man, you disrespecting me by doing that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
My
are we getting Johnny Blaze or not, man?
we not.
Like, we not. What is Donnie Blaze? And it's like, okay,
man.
cool. But it was like, yo, he didn't need her help to Wong. Don't need her help to get those bats out of there.
No.
Right. You know, you would have had he didn't need her help for that.
Unless it's murder. Juan's not going to court for nothing. Juan don't live by the laws of man. Bro, this is the
now you making it funny.
This is the protector. This is the protector of our reality, man. This is the protector of all reality. He's not going to court. He's not going to court. This dude just was. This dude was just negotiating with Wanda, bro. She's about to destroy the multiverse. He's not going to court. He's not going to court and pleading his case.
And then it looked like that. Did y'all throw the bats where Wanda land right now? When y'all threw the bats through that portal, was that mountain where the damn dark hole
the gremlins or whatever? Yeah.
Did y'all throw them shits there?
Oh man, goofy as
so you making me laugh now, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, I didn't like what it's so bad,
man. I didn't like what they did to Wong because it wasn't
parts that's funny.
Yeah, so I didn't. Bad. Yeah, you're making me laugh now. I might need to let them play. But like, I didn't like what it was like, oh, you're doing Wong, don't need. Yes, him and old girl is cool, man. They watching Sopranos and shit, you know, get to see that side of Wong.
She came back with a heart, bro.
Hey, man, she came, like, we not going to delve into that? Was that Mephisto? Like, what are we doing? We're not going to do nothing about it. She came back. He said,
somebody died.
As long as I gave up my soul or whatever her line. Like, yo, we not dealing with this.
We not.
Yo, she had to give up her soul to somebody, and he was a bit dramatic. And I'm like, yo, she just came back somewhere with a heart in her hand. Was that Mephisto? Who was that? That wasn't
the fact that Juan didn't ask is the insulting part, right? Like Juan didn't even Juan. I said Juan. Juan should have been like, hey, what is you got a heart? No. You got a heart. Why do you got a heart? I need to go back there. Somebody died.
Something happened.
Something happened, man. Come on.
Something happened, but he was more mad about the fact that she spoiled Sopranos for him. So yeah, they like I say. So I was cool. I was cool with it. Was silly. I just didn't like the whole when they got into the thing where they were fighting, pulling the damn things. I didn't like what they did to the Wrecking Crew. Like meaning like, okay, cool, we're gonna make them silly, but like I've seen multiple. Like at least they should have got some bigger dudes. The dude she was dating should have been the Wrecking Crew.
Yeah,
right. Not them little dudes.
All like the dudes she was dating, really.
The Wrecking Crew silly. Yeah, the Wrecking Crew silly, but they yoked. Yeah, right? They muscle heads, right? Yeah. Like not them little dudes. Like
these dudes
first
look too much like
Crew.
They look.
Somebody had to tell me that shit too. I'm like, oh, that's the Wrecking Crew.
Yeah,
they was like that. Like that should be more formal, but it's a silly thing. And I was like, cool, but yeah, it was just I just didn't find it. I'm not finding it funny, but making fun of it, I'm finding it funny.
Yeah,
but you do got to knuckle through it because. We can talk about this next time because we already like almost 2 in. We get ready to bounce in a minute, but they got the Fantastic. They found the writers for the Fantastic Four, they actually at the point where now they talking about they mapping it out. It's not even like we got our writers for the movie. Oh. We mapping out the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right,
Jeff Kaplan and Ian.
Yeah, and they mapping it out. How they gonna appear in different things versus how they gonna appear in all the movies they gonna do, and She-Hulk something with that. And like you said, man, you got to because there's a greater purpose for her somewhere.
Yeah, she's gonna pop up, man.
You think it's gonna be a situation like, like minus, and I didn't mean to cut you, minus the last Thor, and I still ain't rewatched it at the crib yet. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Yeah,
there's been so much stuff out, man. And I'm trying to catch up on other things. Minus the last Thor, but they kind of rewrote him in a way that, like, meaning like get the Ragnarok. People really started to enjoy when Ragnarok and Infinity War Thor is just like, you know what I'm saying? That's just as good as it get.
Oh man,
that's as good as it get.
Yes,
and he's so good that I can handle like this Thor made me kind of not like Endgame Thor as much, right?
Yeah.
But And I was salty. Don't get me wrong. I ain't never said this. I was salty when I was like, "Oh, he gonna stay. He can't lose no weight before we get to Thanos, man. He braiding his hair like my man. Pitch meeting was like he had enough to braid his beard and stuff. Like when that lightning hit him. But
was
at the end
running
of the
through
day,
my veins. Jeez,
I was cool with that because of that whole contained thing. Like maybe when someone else, like when she shows up, like you get a different kind of like scope of team. Because like they even said it about Taika. Taika didn't write Ragnarok. Taika directed Ragnarok. That's what I keep hearing. Like they keep like Taika, like, oh, he did Ragnarok. No, he directed Ragnarok. I think someone else wrote Ragnarok, right? But you know, directors make a big deal when it comes to movies. Like they get different emotions and all this and all that. I say all that to say maybe when she shows up in something for real, and like they kind of, because they only got 3 episodes left to kind of like mold her into what she need to be, right?
Yeah.
Like you know, I watched the Ms. Marvel show. They set her up nicely for the movie she's gonna be in. They gave her platform, whatever anybody think about it, for what I thought a show was supposed to do.
Yeah.
So then when she show up, it was like they gave her a platform for what she about to show up in. Right? Cool. They did that. They gave her story, and then now she about to be in a movie. They only got 3 episodes to let me know what I'm expecting to see from seeing She-Hulk.
Yeah, which one? What's she
as a character that when she show up, then I'm like, oh, okay, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, she about to she in the whatever it is, right? Like, I don't see a vehicle right now that this version and she about time, hell, if you let it go, like it's only 3 episodes left. One of them is Daredevil.
Yeah.
And like, one of them we're gonna talk about is something that's just gonna overshadow is the fact that unless you bring up, unless the Thing show up, like they were saying, like the Thing might show up, and then you're gonna have the parts like at the end, like, was that the leader? Was that MODOK? It probably was the leader. That was a vibranium needle, they saying. It's either that or animanium, but more likely vibranium. Only person that wanted blood like that is the leader. But if they show up, and that don't even seem like her villain, but at the end of the day, if they show up, they're gonna overshadow her. Once the leader show up, once Daredevil show up,
that's a good
point. And then the last episode, the end credit gonna have something to do with Hulk.
Great point.
So we haven't molded her yet to what her purpose is going to be. But beyond all that, I was hoping we were going to be able to have conversations about that, and we will, about She-Hulk. But the problem is the show, you got to knuckle through that thing. And that last one, I said, I said, man, I can't do it, man. Like, it's hard to, it ain't funny.
Oh, man.
It ain't funny, man. At the very least, if you weren't going to have no fighting, no action, no none of that.
I'm questioning these Kevin Feige productions, man. It's another Kevin Feige production. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it says Kevin Feige. They all produce everything produced by Kevin Feige, but they on these
Kevin Feige productions
on these last two shows. That being Ms. Marvel and now She-Hulk. These are Kevin Feige productions. They very similar, goofy. They both got music at the end in the credits.
Yeah.
Like pop music.
Yeah.
Which I'm not knocking.
All the Phase 4 shows had Kevin Feige productions, to be quite honest.
Are they? They might.
Because that was a newer thing. But I got to look at that again because you're right. Because I noticed that when I started seeing it, like all the other shits never said Kevin Feige. I felt like Phase 4, Phase 4 said Kevin Feige production.
Now that you say that, Hawkeye might have. But the point I'm making is, like, I'm starting to look at these, like, man, these. But even this show made me appreciate Captain Marvel a lot more. I'm looking back on that fondly now. Like,
that shit is like damn Shawshank Redemption.
This shit is damn near a classic compared to this, because this shit is unfunny.
And they about to give her a personality, and when they got the people coming in, like for the thing that didn't have, she gonna have that. She gonna be forced to have that. But yeah, like that run, I was watching something. Somebody said like they said that, bro. That's funny you say that. They said that like watching this. He said they're doing a watch along, right? They're doing not a watch along, but they're doing a rewatch of the MCU, and they like the example, watching Iron Man 2 with the courtroom scene, and it was funny. Now you have a show that's supposed to be funny about a courtroom show, and it don't even compete with that. So when you start going down the line, like imagine going through a watch along, we about to go. But imagine going through a watch along, or not a watch along, but a rewatch, which I want to do. I want us to pick something soon and do a rewatch series and kind of like go through it. But like imagine being at this point now you had like not Civil War, but Winter Soldier at the same time that She-Hulk was going on. And you probably just got done watching Guardians of the Galaxy, because I think that dropped before Winter Soldier. And you right there, you watching that, and then like you see an episode where somebody trying to get old girl to iron a shirt. And making her looking like she really like the Cinderella. Right. And it's like, nah, she not Cinderella. B, like, I'm not buying that. Like, she could get, I don't even want to say that out loud like that, but she's an attractive woman. Let's look like she confident and felt proud about being a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing in that. So, man, like I said, I'm a knuckle through it.
Yeah.
The man without fear gonna show up.
That's what we all waiting for, man.
And then there's a couple other things. And then it's same way I knuckled through Moon Knight, because there was a point where it was like, at least Moon Knight had that episode 5, but it was like, whoo.
Yeah.
I'm knuckle Hawkeye. I'm knuckle through this now, man. I'm trying to get to what's my guy? Kingpin. Like, I'm trying to get to them. Like,
yeah, man. It's been a weird phase, man. I'm sorry. Like, it's just these shows, bro. Like, I don't know. Like you said, that's why I had to come back, man. I go back to the reason I even say that is because what you said about when I said the way you got to look at She-Hulk is that she's going to be more once she moves on into the movies. And I say that because going back to what you said about Ms. Marvel, which was, this is what we were supposed to get from Disney Plus. These are the shows we were supposed to get from Disney Plus. This is very much a show I think we were supposed to get from Disney Plus. It's just not funny. It was too big. I think it's too many things going on, and the writers just wasn't really like equipped to write what's going, like courtroom and comedy. Just two things that they're not equipped for. With that said, the point I'm making is, again, bro, this is why Disney Plus, like shows like this is why Disney Plus exists. But we gotta get to whatever her next, like you said, man, these 3 episodes, we gotta get these 3 next episodes, gotta be consistent, and then we gotta get to her next project. Otherwise, man, that's gonna be a long wait. Like, oh man, and yeah, God, man, to sit through that, because I'm doing that right. We doing that right now with, you brought him up, Moon Knight. Like, hey man, what y'all gonna do with Moon Knight, man? I really don't want to remember him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to remember Moon Knight. I be seeing the trailer pop up. I see the trailer like on Twitter, and every once in a while, like the trailer for Moon Knight will just randomly pop up, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to go back to that, and I wouldn't recommend it to nobody either. No. It's like, man, do y'all got something coming out with Moon Knight? I wish y'all do, because I don't want to remember Moon Knight. So I don't want to go with her, bro. You gotta fight, because they even doing it with Ms. Marvel, bro. They immediately was like, hey, I know that was rough. Ms. Marvel will return, man. Matter of fact, D23, here we go, man. We got a trailer for with the Marvels. Brie Larson here, immediately like, oh man, look, she at the Avengers camp. She on the cruise. Yeah, we got the cruise. They got the cruise, the Avengers cruise.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. They was ready. Like, boom. We got, hey.
They rolling her out.
Yeah, they like, nah, they chill. Bro, we gonna roll out. That's what I mean about
you a mutant. They put a mutant. They put mutation in there.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And they put they was filming the Marvels at the same time and put that in there. Like, no, we rolling this out, bro. Let's get this.
You gotta roll She-Hulk stuff out, man. You gotta let me know, man. What's going?
Where we going?
I gotta, like you said, I gotta knuckle through the next 3 episodes, and then after that, I'm probably gonna be upset, man, because whatever you gonna do with Daredevil, cool, whatever. It's not gonna save the show. I'm still gonna be upset at the end of this. I'm not really upset, but I'm gonna be like, man, that was tough.
It's like what I'm saying.
You better have her dropping with something. Whether it's a game, whether it's a damn
it got to be a vision.
Avengers Campus appearance. Yeah. Something got to be up, bro. Like something got to drop.
At this point now, it can't even be like, okay, we just showed you the leader. Like no, that ain't enough. Like I need to know about her.
No, I need to
know.
know.
I didn't know about her. Like, what's the point of her? I know we got a show, but y'all told me that everything matters, right? Y'all told me this, right? Because otherwise we're not watching. Reason we watch this stuff because everything matters. So even if honestly, Manny, even if the show was good, and let me put it like this. Let me say it differently. Even if I found the show funny, right? Like an enjoyable experience as I was watching, because I'm not enjoying it, right? Feel like work. So
right.
if I was having an enjoyable experience, I still don't know the point of her. Right. Like it can't be her and Titanic. Like, what was it's a superhero show. Like, what was the thing at the end, right? And it can't be the leader. It can't be the leader. We couldn't do this just to set up the leader. Right?
Not
like,
enough.
So do I have a family dynamic that I'm trying to get to? Am I trying to an internal strife that I'm trying to get to? What am I trying to get to know She-Hulk? Because there's a lot of times, man, we can get there. A lot of MCU villains in the movie been trash. They didn't do right. There's been a lot of them that been, but like we got something from the character. Like, what am I trying to get from her? What do I look at in this one or episode 8 or whatever that it was like? And I don't know what I'm supposed to get from her. All I know is they got a drip broker, but I don't know what I'm supposed to get from her, and I don't know if I can get that in the next 3 episodes.
Well, man, I'm Iron Man 3's dropping.
The Iron, and we know where he was. He was Chase boy and Adrian Chase and Arrow. Like, we know what he really could do. Like, we know what he really can do, man. Come, I was salty. Man. I got a drip broker. I think you can stand in line with me. This is the best place to go to use the bathroom. No, man. That's Adrian Chase, bruh.
Hey, man.
He killed his sons. He killed Oliver Queen's son's mother.
Man, I'm sorry,
killed
bro. I forgot about that.
That's Chase, man.
I was wondering, man, where do I know this dude from, man? Hey, man, that's Adrian Chase, man.
He played Oliver Queen. He won.
B.
He won that season, man.
One of the best villains in the Arrowverse.
He won that season. He's talking about the Iron Man 3's coming out. This is the best place to go poop in the damn building. Man, the law firm shady. Why
I'll buy an Avengers hat. I'll do it. Go ahead. Come on.
How does he know the damn how's he connected just off some shoes to know somebody they can go give She-Hulk a suit? And it's the same dude who got a Daredevil helmet. That's the man without fear. Because he wants some Iron Man 3s. He that connected?
Got the helmet out. Just had the helmet out.
I was just like, that don't even make sense. Why? How would
it's Adrian so
Chase? How would Adrian Chase have a connect
that's too goofy? Yeah,
that dude don't make outfits for superheroes. I mean, he probably got a couple in the stable for like whomever the regular street level villain could be, like Bullseye or whomever like is street level. Nobody cosmic, but he probably got some cosmic because he asked her, you need something flame retardant, you need some like bulletproof, like what you need. She's like, nah, I just need something that can stretch when I grow or whatever. Yeah. But it's like, he had probably suits forever, but does this connect for some Iron Man 3s? Or maybe I missed something. But I don't know how they got to that point. Like that was that. But at the end of the day, let me step back. I just don't think they have enough episodes to make me care. That when but you make a great point, man. You made me think about that. Like when they actually get a good, they could, let's say if they had the Russo brothers again, right? And they did something and was like, oh no, they're gonna do her dope. When she show up, they're gonna roll her out.
Yeah, it's too much of a dope concept with her, right? Because it's like
they could put her in a Daredevil.
What's the name? Good writers,
my guy.
Just imagine the Daredevil writers with her. Or just of that level.
My other guy to do the fourth wall. My other guy to do the fourth wall.
Deadpool. Yeah.
But they can't bring none of them in the show no more because it's only 3 left. Like we there's no She-Hulk
over. Yeah. It's almost.
I mean, it'd be dope if he show up, but I'm saying like, what is She-Hulk? I don't know where she is right now.
It's such a satirical take on the
like
universe.
spoofs, man.
Yeah, it's such a spoof on the universe, though, bro. Like you spoof Wong, you spoof Mr. What's his name? The one dude in the last episode, Mr.
Immortal.
Immortal. You spoofed him. Like, so it's like, again, this is, bro. This is in terms of seriousness. This is worse than Ragnarok in the last Thor movie. There's nothing serious about this show, is there? Unless I missed something. Is there any moment where you like, oh damn, man, that's like, is there any moment where you looked at Jen and was like, oh damn, man, that's messed up?
No. She got nothing. She's had no moment. There was
no tragedy, nothing.
No,
like
none of that.
Even when Bruce tried to be serious with her, like,
yeah, she didn't want none of that.
She like, I get catcalled a lot. You know what I mean? Which we're not about to get into. But I'm just saying, there's no like tender moments in this.
Yeah, they tried to make a little one when dude was like, nah, she not my type when he was on the stand, but it was like, that didn't do it.
That's the worst.
Because it wasn't believable, man.
Right? He's just like, nah, I'm not interested in Jen. I wouldn't have called her. Okay. Like, but it's like, that's the worst.
It never seemed like it seemed like She-Hulk was the one who just wanted that action. He may have liked She-Hulk, but it never seemed like She-Hulk really liked him. But like, it wasn't like a thing like that. Like, he won't like me if I'm not She-Hulk, because I think she just wanted that action. She picked him up and carried him to the bed. He was like, you want to share some fries? Try to be on some cute shit. She's like, we get those to go. She had her mission. So what? Never a touching moment that they had. They didn't spend time. They may try to do it with this little the new guy that she got, but hopefully he evil and he's the one that's gonna be able to get her. I don't know, but they never set up a moment where her was like, we care about her. There's nothing in this show.
Nothing
that I felt like it was, because they did that into a lesser degree with Kate, right? With Kate Bishop. I never knew why I needed to care about her in the Hawkeye show. Right. And I know they was trying to roll at her, and she's a dope character, but I never knew why I needed to care, because she just never seem like she had the shit the things that happened to her that would justify why she was doing what she was doing.
She had first world problems.
So I don't know why
I mean, she had her thing, her dad died, but it wasn't like she wasn't getting revenge. She didn't know.
She just was she was a fan of Hawkeye. Yeah. So she was gonna do what he did, and she did some archery. And she had some fighting and all this and all that, but it never justified all of that, right? It never justified it. So I never knew. And then she didn't have anything throughout the show, because that was, like you said, she was a kid. But normally that means you grow up, and then your moms get killed, or your best friend get killed, or you see somebody going to the hospital, or you get kidnapped. And you need to go ahead and find out who got somebody. Like, nothing like that happened to make me be like,
nah, we got that from Clint.
Yeah, like, Clint had that.
Clint had
too much of that in the show, to be quite honest. To be like,
he was drowning in it. Yeah,
it should have been just his show, like, meaning like for all the things that he had going on, right? The Ronin thing, protecting his wife, Black Widow, like dealing with Natasha, the sister. Like, it was so much of him he had going on that he did beyond without being that guy. But the show should have been just his, because he had a lot going on that she did not. Right. She did not. Like, he didn't even have the time to really protege her, because he had to clean up a lot of messes. My point is, not trying to dump on the show. It just I didn't know why I needed to care about her. Right. Yeah. Like, so that when I see her again.
Yeah.
Right. That I see her again, because we're going to see her. She's a star. I mean, just on her own.
Yeah.
So we're going to see her again, but like, I don't know why. And with this one, don't finish this off a minute. Me knowing what was the point of the She-Hulk show?
Oh man, not again, please.
Why did we do this? Like,
we just got through that with Moon Knight. Don't have me asking that question.
Yeah, I don't know what. Moon Knight is like the gold standard of saying I don't know why I needed to watch Moon Knight.
Why I'll do that again?
Yeah, and this is kind of like that. Like, the only thing the difference about this one is I had super high expectations for Moon Knight.
Yeah, that's true.
I had super high, so I cared. I didn't really care about this, so. I'm doing a lot of talking for something that I really kind of thought where we at right now. This is where I thought we would be.
Yeah.
I just thought I probably would laugh a little more because they told me, but it ain't easy to do comedy, man. Like you're either funny or you're not. Like, you can have comedic moments, right? You can have laughable moments, but like just to flat out say I'm gonna do a comedy. Y'all probably should. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. They don't even make comedies no more like that.
It lends itself better to a character like Deadpool. Deadpool's a mercenary. He murking people out, man. She's a lawyer. You know what I mean? It's too the way they kind of present this character. You gotta, man. If you're gonna do comedy, man, you gotta have funny people. You gotta have the writers, man. They don't have the writers.
Because what's the name of this funny? She's silly. Like she maybe I don't want to call her funny. I'm difficult when it comes to funny. But Yelena, right? Like
yeah, she got some funny moments. Yeah,
I get that. Like so, like if you let's say like I'll be salty. We're gonna make a Black Widow. I get that because things were set up for her to be. She just should have been in something before she had a show. Been in Jessica.
You mean
she should have been in something before Jennifer Walters. She should have.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
She had her own show.
We put the cart is before the horse here. Like
I think all these characters probably should have been something before they.
Yeah, had we seen, particularly Ms. Marvel and She-Hulk.
I would say Moon Knight.
The other characters were developed. And Moon Knight too. Moon Knight too.
Everybody, Moon Knight should have had.
Right, those three
should have been in something before he had a show.
Absolutely, those 3 in a row. We should have already had a show. These characters, we're getting the show before any other. Like this is our first introduction to these characters. We already knew about Clint. We already knew about Wanda. Obviously, we already could kind of say like, all right, hey man, even if they not okay. Oh man, this ain't funny. Well, they ain't supposed to be funny. They're not. They wasn't born out of comedy, right? Like we know Hawkeye and Wanda wasn't. Yeah, they weren't born out of comedy. When we got the comedy, we were like, that was part of the intrigue. Like, yeah, why? Oh, in this episode she kind of funny. Oh, okay, this is a sitcom that she doing that. Okay,
yeah.
Ooh, like that's part of the whatever they trapped in some type of world. All right,
yeah.
We're not with this, man. We just getting thrown right into the show right away, and it's like, hey, man, I don't even know who this is, but I got to sit through this sitcom. I don't even know who Jennifer Walter is. Had they had her in a movie, like I say they had done that Hawk movie, or she had popped up at the end of like Ragnarok or something and been like, hey, I'm Jennifer Walter.
Like a post-credit.
Yeah, like you
at the very least.
Just that little bit, you would have been like,
oh man.
Okay, yeah, all right. We ain't even got that, man. We getting straight up, we learning everything about this character, but also getting this half-baked sitcom.
You know, I think she was supposed to be a No Way Home.
That would have made way more sense.
That was one of the things where they keep bringing up, like they thought they were going to be able to get. They tried to get Spider-Man to show up.
Man, thank God.
So they were saying it was
Sony, bro. Thank you, Sony.
They were saying it was set photos and like her and Daredevil was going to have and she was going to have like a cameo appearance, right? Like kind of like Daredevil did.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Yeah, like then they tried to get Spider-Man in this and was like, yeah, oh hell, thank God.
Sony was like, no.
Yeah, hell no, you're not having showing up. Like, what's y'all premise? This shit is set up to fail. Yeah. Like if it make it, y'all gonna kill it.
Yeah.
But like y'all do know it's like a lot of dope courtroom shows that have come out over the years.
That's kind of a thing, right?
So it ain't like a concept where people like
Boston Legal.
You know what I'm saying? Like
The Good Fight. I think it's called, and I'm just off the top of my head. Yeah. Ally McBeal. That's a gang of courtroom shows. A lot of
courtroom shows that got that's held in high regard. And then like shows with like courtroom moments that slap, whether it's a SVU or something like that. Like it's a lot. What was the one? It was it's a couple of it's another one I used to watch. There was a courtroom show. Like there's been a lot of good courtroom shows. Jag was a courtroom. It's a lot of those. So it's like it's standards to be kept when it comes to that kind of stuff. And we more sophisticated audience in these kind of things. We're like, yo, we gonna call it out if something looks stupid. Like if it don't even look halfway real. Like we more into that now. Like all of us, not just a portion of the community. I didn't know we was gonna talk about She-Hulk this long. The point is, man, I was done. I'm knuckling through on the rest of it. Just because I have to, and I have to see, okay, So when she show up in, I don't care if she in Secret Wars, like what's she gonna do? Right? You know, like what's the matter?
Hey man,
Like I don't even know what her hands is like right now. Like they had a moment where she punched old girl in the face. It didn't do nothing, but when old girl slipped and fell on the ground, that's when her face got busted up.
When she learn how to fight,
like
the Avengers train.
Yeah,
they don't. I know we don't see it, but the Avengers train. Like they're not just going out there like so.
Only thing I think is I don't know how we see. I don't know because of Hulk. Like, do we ever really can he? Because he never had control, so he just had it in him to do it, and he could fight. But like, does Hulk train when he's Hulk? Because he never had control. I don't know. I'm gonna give him that for my side.
Hands wasn't looking that great against Thanos.
Yeah, he ain't had no hands, and like them times with like Thor was hitting him, he could hit him because he wasn't like a. That's when I watched that one cartoon when they swapped him and made him the Winter Hulk. They had that Winter Hulk training. Like, oh no, this is like magic. They couldn't do nothing. Yeah. They couldn't do nothing with him. Like he was the Winter Hulk.
Hulk would be. Woo.
But even with that, like, say she punched old girl in the face. Old girl did the slow motion, but then when old girl fell to the ground, like she slipped, then her face was all busted up. You mean a Hulk punch ain't gonna do that? But you falling on some ice does it?
Yeah, we can't.
See, we not falling for that. That's
my
point.
Yeah,
like,
we can't do nothing with it. You can't. You got to get her out of it. I'm telling you, man. You got to get her out of this universe. Like whatever. It's almost like the laws, the normal laws of physics don't apply to whatever the hell's going on in this show. I don't know what it is, but you got to get her out of this show. You got to get She-Hulk out of her own show, B. She's not meant to carry a show. She's meant to be a side character that comes in. Hey, yeah. You mean like the Avengers is like a part in the Avengers movie, whatever, Kang Dynasty, where they're gonna be like, hey man, we got a problem. Sokovia Accords came back up. We gotta go to a Senate hearing. Who's representing us? That'd be me.
Yeah.
Jennifer Walters. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That's where we need her. And then, all right, boom. Somebody attacked the Senate hearing or whatever. Somebody attacked the courtroom. She come out. Well, I can help you with this too. You know what I mean? That's where she's gonna be the best. But her just having a show built around her, nah, man, we got to get her out of this because they done warped the unit. The world is like, you know what I mean? Like the world don't work the same. Be like the things are not.
It don't even seem like it. Don't even. That's a point, man. Like, if it wasn't for Bruce showing up, like, are we in the
yeah, right.
Like Moon Knight again. What Earth are we in?
Like you,
because we can't be in the same Earth.
Punched the girl, bro. Why would have her veneers? Okay, I get it. She got veneers. She fall down and cracks her own veneers, but she just got punched. Bro.
And it did nothing.
The veneers are not. I get it. Titania got some type of superpowers, but the veneers are not superpowered. The veneers are not made out of vibranium.
They make aluminium. Yeah, they ain't vibranium.
Obviously, she just cracked them on the floor. So it's like
the punch.
Why didn't the punch?
The punch, but that did it.
Oh man!
And they wrote that in, and like, hey Kevin, you didn't watch that? Like, I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do. I ain't really worried about. We just trying to get
Kevin Feige production.
And what we trying to get to, like you say, it's parts of this, man. I told somebody, parts of this, man, that make me nervous for Wakanda. Parts of this that make me nervous for was it Skrull Invasion?
Oh man, please.
You know, because that's next. Them the two next things. I think it might go.
I refuse to believe that's not gonna be good.
It go with Wakanda Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man, and then Skrull. Was it? Is it Secret Invasion? Secret Invasion.
I refuse to believe Secret Invasion is not gonna be good. It got to be good. I'm sorry, man. It has to be. I put everything on that. Amelia Clark in it.
Fucking way,
man.
Just so long away. Like I'm this it. Like y'all leaving me with this, and I gotta wait before something else. Let's put it like this: before something else is on Disney Plus, right? Like I hope does Mando come out before that. Like what am I supposed to? What am I supposed to do? It's the holiday season, Brent. I leave from
gotta ride it out with Andor. Yeah, you gotta ride it out with Andor.
Luckily, that's 12. Yeah, that'll give me like November, December. Yeah, and I guess I don't know, man. But like I say, yeah, man.
Yeah, we'll
see,
it up,
man. I'm gonna knuckle through it, man, and we'll see what it means.